Hi everyone, Deb here with Dahlia Designs, and on this fine, soggy, very drenched downpour of a day, I received my bargain bead box, which obviously comes in a bag, but and the sister store is Bead Box Bargains, but this is their monthly subscription jewelry making kit, I'll call it, but it's not really a kit. Anyway, this is what I got, and I'll read you the paper in a minute. Comes in this dark blue bag. Looks like all kind of colors in there. Let's see what it says. Inspired by the Milky Way, this month's high-value collection includes an array of beautiful gemstone beads, each inspired by a different planet. Create your own solar system jewelry. I was thinking of a thing like you put above the crib. What are they called? Anyway, or combine the rich beauty of natural gemstones any way you desire. A high quality set of golden findings in celestial themes completes the collection. I love the sound of all of this so far. A note about Saturn. The gold bead frames are meant to tightly fit the tiger skin jasper beads in order to represent Saturn's rings. As these gemstones vary slightly in exact size, some beads on the strand may not quite fit the frames, while others should fit perfectly. And then, of course, we have our 30% off coupon, and there's always a contest if you are a subscriber. And they do have a warning on here now about small parts, so please keep out of the reach of children. And the value, approximate retail value, is $104.80 this time, higher than usual, I guess because of the gemstones. And there are 20 items. So let me get this all out and I'll be right back. Wow. um, Quite a collection of gemstones, each representing different planets. So let's get started. Number one on the list, which they don't label the bags anymore, but I numbered them on my own, and I opened many of them. Number one is 4-piece, 13 by 7.5 millimeter, 24 karat gold plated brass sun links. How pretty are those? They're very thin, very lightweight. They are links. There's a hole on either end. And these were valued at $3.99 for 4 on the list. Okay. Very lightweight, very pretty. They'd make nice earrings because of the weight, but you could use them as charms on, or links in a bracelet, or links in a necklace, or all of it. Okay, next up, number two, 7-inch, 6 millimeter Larvacite Labradorite round beads, and this is representing Mercury. I don't know enough about the planet Mercury, but I know we used to have it in our old thermometers, right? Mercury, and this is it. So these are 6 millimeter. 2, 4. Well, I'm not going to count them all now. There's a few that are a little bit dimpled, but they have a little bit of that labradorescence too, like in this one. I don't know if you can see it right there. Yeah, you can see it, right? So a couple of them have some of that labradorescence to it. And I guess Larvacite is like the black version of the gray labradorite. Yeah, there's one that has some blue in it actually. Right there. Pretty. And a nice neutral. That's Mercury. And that's also valued at $3.99 a strand. Next up we have 7-inch, 8 millimeter top quality crackle glass beads. Now these are glass, they're man-made. And these are in the color amber and representing Venus. Venus. They are beautiful. And they do look to be a high quality glass to my eye at the moment. 7-inch strand of those. Those are 8 millimeter. And those were also valued at $3.99. Next is one of my favorites because I always felt like it looked like Earth. And sure enough, They have it representing Earth here. This is 8mm lapis and chrysocolla dyed. Most times it is. And round beads representing Earth, $7.99. This is one of the first beads I ever bought at, other than Red Creek Jasper. This is one of the first beads I bought at a bead show, like a Bead Fest or one of those shows. I think Bead Fest. And I still have quite a bit of it. I love it because I love lapis too, but I love the blue and green together. And then we have 7-inch 8mm carnelian dyed heated, if there's a typo. This is representing Mars, which makes total sense to me. And this is valued at $4.99, 7-inch strand, 8mm carnelian. I love carnelian, but I don't find I can sell pieces made with it very well for some reason. Maybe it's the design I'm doing. I don't know. And then we have, let's see, number 6, 7-inch, 10mm striped agate dyed heated beads, and these are representing Jupiter. Are these the ones they said they would? No, Saturn's the one they said might not fit in the thing. These are to represent Jupiter. They're pretty. Sort of browns and orangey reds and cream and black. Multicolor. I think it would be hard to pair these for earrings. Yeah, maybe like those two. I don't know. So I don't know if I'd make earrings with them. We'll see. This next one is to represent Saturn. 7-inch, 8mm tiger skin jasper. Tiger skin jasper. Round beads. Saturn is what they're saying. Oh, and the striped agate at 10mm, $8.99 value, it says. Wow, and this one is $3.99 for this tiger skin jasper. I think it'll probably be the color would be normally hard to sell. But I could see these are the ones that they say some of them will fit in these rings, but like some of them won't. We shall see. Anyway, yeah, $3.99 value for those. And then we have the rings. These are 6 pieces, 10mm, 24 karat gold plated brass bead frame. They do have drill holes through them. That's why they're a bead frame. And these are supposed to be Saturn's rings, $4.99 value. I have had these before, but I don't think from Bargain Bead Box. I've had them from somewhere else. Pretty. Next up, we have something coming off the string. Let me hold it by the ends. Felt like it was going to fly off. Okay. This is 7-inch, 8mm aqua quartz dyed round beads Uranus. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I don't want to say it the other way. I know because it sounds really weird on video especially. So anyway, yeah, they're pretty. They're soft. They're almost the color of angelite, if you're familiar with angelite, but they're quartz dyed beads. And then we have 8mm sodalite beads. And these I think are, it doesn't say these are dyed. I'm surprised because, well, they might not be. Some of them look like they might be. Anyway, these are the blue and white sodalite. There is also like a blue and orange sodalite, but these are blue and white. They're pretty, and they're representing Neptune. Neptune. Love them. Love them, love them. I'm drawn to the blues, but I also love this with this or with this. You know, I don't know. I'll have to play around and see. Okay, next up we have 15-inch strand, 3mm Labradorite or moonstone, faceted bead. Moon or for moonstone or Pluto, I guess, for Labradorite. It just says moon or Pluto. They're gorgeous. I love them. Very sparkly. And they are a value of $7.99. Okay, now it says on my sheet there's an asterisk. All strands were accidentally marked Labradorite. If your number 15 beads are gray, they're Labradorite. If they're white, they're moonstone. What do you think if they're white with gray? Probably moonstone. Yeah, I think I got the moonstone. I'm honestly not 100% sure because there's gray, gray in it too. Uh, hmm, what does my bag say? It says they were all marked as Labradorite, faceted round, the moon and Pluto. I don't know. $7.99 value, very sparkly. Those were what, 3 millimeter? 3 millimeter. That's similar to what we had last month with the apatite. Okay, next up, 7-inch, 4 millimeter lava stone. Honestly, I've never, oh, and it's plated with like a antique gold or bronze color. Um, they're calling this the asteroid belt out in space. That's appropriate, I think. It's kind of cool. I've never seen lava stone this size. I usually see it in 8 or 10 millimeter, or 10 or 12 even. Next one we've had certainly this color before, 15-inch 6 millimeter blue goldstone, which is man-made. Doesn't say that on here, but it is. Round beads, and this is to be outer space, the dark abyss of outer space. Love it. And $6.99 value for a 15-inch strand. Very dark blue. I'm not seeing a whole lot of sparkle in it, but the lighting, oh no, there's definitely a lot of sparkle in it. The lighting here today with the dreary rain and everything is tripping me up a little bit. Then we have a Selite and brass pendant, $5.99. It is flat on one side and slightly curved on the, what I call the front. Just a very slight curve. It already has a loop to put a jump ring or something through. And then we have another pendant, which is 30 by 27 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated stainless steel galaxy pendant. And that value is $3.99. It is double-sided, which is nice. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Yeah. Then we have these dainty little Starlings, 12 pieces. I don't know if I can get them all up in my hand, but they're slightly different sizes. We have some small and like larger ones. This isn't all of them. There are 12 pieces in here of these, very dainty. They're very thin. Yeah, very thin. 24 karat gold plated brass Starling charm mix. More like a link. You definitely have to have a small jump ring or something to hook them on to whatever, or wrap beading thread around them or something. Then we got, I almost thought these were the charms when I was going through it. 2-piece brass magnetic clasp. Now the clasp is pretty small. They were stuck together and this charm wants to keep sticking on there. They're pretty strong for a little clasp. Yeah, they have a moon charm on one side, and it says with stainless steel charm. So these are gold finished or gold plated or something, stainless steel. $3.99 for a pack of 2. And then we got some spacer beads, 50 pieces. I'm not going to take these out. 4 millimeter spacer beads, lead-free, cadmium-free, $1.99. Yeah. Okay. And 2 more things. Number 19 is, I didn't take these out and I should have, 13-inch strand of 4 millimeter crystal faceted bicone beads in metallic blue iris. Very pretty. $3.99 value, which that seems a little high to me, but anyway, for those bicones. And then lastly, chain, 3.5 by 2.5 millimeter stainless steel knurled, K-N-U-R-L-E-D, oval chain. 1 meter is about 39 inches. That's going to be a fine chain. Knurled, I guess that's the design on there. Do you see like etched design? I don't know. Is that what you consider knurled? I just always thought it was like etched or something. New word. I'm gonna have to look that up. Knurled, knurled. I probably heard it before and just didn't remember. So that is the bargain bead box for the month of January. I'm actually thrilled with it because I love gemstones, and I think they brought in appropriate colors and things of glass. And actually, we got some variation in the sizes. So we got some 6 millimeter, 8 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 4 millimeter, and 3 millimeter. So we got all kind of sizes. We got two pendants, some bead links, and some star charms or links, and some spacers and chain. Yeah, and these sun links also. So yes, we have a good planetary system start here. I don't know for jewelry making purposes that I'd put it all in the same piece, but hey, you never know. I am more inclined to match up things like these here, and this could go either way, but and then these kind of things over here with these, and the gold will go with any of it. That's as far as I've gotten today, and I have to get off of here and get the video up for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please come back probably within a week or so. Well, before that, come back, please. I have some other things that'll be coming out before this is all I'm trying to say. Before my made pieces and or tutorials, or possibly a live design with me again using this instead. So that might be fun, and that might actually be what happens. I don't have a date set yet. I have an idea, but I don't want to announce it just yet. All right, everyone, take care. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Bye for now.